Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word, your daily dose of English vocabulary. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today. Our word of the day is eat. So, what does eat mean? Well, in simple terms, eat means to put food in your mouth, chew it, and swallow it. It's a very basic and essential action for all of us. We eat to stay alive and get energy. It's a fundamental part of our daily lives, isn't it? Now, let's explore some synonyms for eat. Words that have similar meanings. One synonym is consume. For example, instead of saying I eat breakfast every morning, you could say I consume breakfast every morning. Another synonym is devour. We often use devour when we are very hungry and eat something quickly and with enthusiasm. For example, the hungry children devoured the pizza in minutes. Another useful synonym is ingest. Ingest is a more formal word for eat or consume. You might see it used in scientific or medical contexts. For example, it is important to ingest enough vitamins and minerals for good health. We can also use the word munch, especially when we are talking about snacks. For example, I like to munch on popcorn while watching a movie. Yet another synonym, gobble, suggests eating quickly and sometimes noisily. The dog gobbled down its food in seconds. Now, let's move on to antonyms, words that have opposite meanings to eat. The most obvious antonym is starve. To starve means to suffer severely or die from hunger. For example, unfortunately, many people around the world starve due to lack of food. Another antonym could be fast. To fast means to abstain from all or some kinds of food or drink, especially for religious or health reasons. She decided to fast for a day for religious reasons. Another antonym is abstain. To abstain from food means to voluntarily refrain from eating it. The doctor advised him to abstain from sugary foods. Another antonym in a certain context is diet. Although not a direct opposite, following a diet often involves restricting what you eat. For example, she is on a diet to lose weight. Another opposite can be considered refuse. To refuse food means you will not eat the food that is offered to you. The child refused to eat his vegetables. Now, let's look at how we use eat in everyday life. We use it all the time. We ask questions like, "What did you eat for lunch?" Or, "Are you going to eat all of that?" We make statements like, "I eat a lot of fruit," or "He doesn't eat meat." We can also use it in common expressions. For example, to eat your words means to admit that you were wrong. Imagine someone confidently predicting something that doesn't happen and then having to admit they were wrong. We might say they had to eat their words. Another common expression is eat your heart out, which means to be envious of someone. For example, "Look at my new car." Eat your heart out. Here are some more examples of eat in sentences and phrases. I'm going to eat dinner at 7 p.m. Did you eat breakfast this morning? She likes to eat healthy foods. The birds eat seeds. We eat together as a family every Sunday. They eat out at a restaurant once a week. I enjoy eating spicy food. Don't eat too much candy. Let's eat something before we go. The baby is eating her cereal.
Can we eat now?
I'm hungry. He is eating an apple. She is learning how to eat with chopsticks. They were eating lunch when I called. We have already eaten. Have you eaten yet? I am planning to eat pasta for dinner. She is trying to eat more vegetables. They're going to eat at home tonight. Let's eat at that new Italian restaurant. I want to eat something sweet after my meal. He is careful about what he eats. She always eats a balanced diet. Remember to eat your greens.
He can eat a whole pizza by himself.
She is eating healthy to prepare for the marathon. They eat together every day during their lunch break. I didn't eat anything all day. He doesn't eat dairy products. She learned to eat with chopsticks. We eat lots of fruit in the summer. They're eating outside on the patio. He always eats quickly. She eats slowly and enjoys her food. They eat quietly during the meal. We eat in silence sometimes. He eats with his mouth open, which is impolite. She eats neatly and politely. They eat with a knife and fork. We eat using spoons and forks. He eats everything on his plate. She only eats a small portion. They eat together as a family to bond. We eat to celebrate special occasions. So, to summarize, eat means to put food in your mouth, chew it, and swallow it. We learned some synonyms like consume, devour, ingest, munch, and gobble, and some antonyms like starve, fast, abstain, diet, and refuse. We also looked at how we use eat in everyday conversations and common expressions. Thank you for joining me today on Hello Word. I hope you found this episode helpful. If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe and leave a review. Your support helps others find our show. Also, I would love to see how you use the word eat. Create your own sentence using the word eat and share it as a comment below. I can't wait to read your examples. Until next time, happy learning!